Will never lose.
Hello, testing, testing. Hello, testing. There we go. This mic isn't dying on me. That's been doing that as of late. Anyway, hello everybody. Yeah, that's a grapple. I haven't played this in eons. But it's like riding a bike. You never forget. But anyway, hello everybody.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
Since I thought, you know, today was July 5th, and had an itch to stream, I might as well I put a poll up, and the winner of the poll was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. Second was the Grim Fandango Remastered. People wanted to see me finish that one. Die, bitch! This is an old game. I don't know how many people are going to be watching this, but
You never stood a chance.
beat them. Beat them. What's up? For anybody in the locker room, a party is open for this chill stream. But like I said, if no one shows up, then that's fine. That's why it's called a chill stream. Yeah, that's why it's called a chill stream. So. And also, this isn't my main content anymore. Like, I used to just do a little of everything. But I haven't done content like that in eons. So, these are normally just my chillaxing streams if I ever do anything outside of wrestling. Or outside of doing anything CPW related. It's normally just me. Yeah, it's normally just me chillaxing at this point. Ah, a sketchbook. There we go. You remember? Yeah, you roll if you tap block.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
I'm here. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Amazing.
I'm running low on health. That didn't go right.
You're probably wondering, why didn't I do any attacks?
Yes.
That'd be a phenomenal question. Because I haven't played this thing. Yeah.
Hope will never lose.
Never much into that. Yo, it's a blaze. Boink, boink, boink.
The Black Panther cannot be defeated.
The power of the Black Panther. Fuck. I think that would be 100%, Blaze. I don't know if you can do a fizz press.
My health is running low.
All right.
have to keep remembering this damn game. Because I haven't played in eons. For how many people are on this damn ship. Rocket.
This one's out.
About that. Pretty much about that. For how good Iron Man can fly. This is back before anyone knew anything about Iron Man. Well, majority. Back when back when this game came out, Iron Man was still a C-list hero. Very a niche hero.
Friend,
Yo, sup Beetle? Beetle? Yo, sup Samurai? Get your ass in here. Beetle. Smart ass. Of course I am. Hashtag FCOW. Wait a minute. What knots? What knots up, Blaze? What gnats up, Blaze? Beetle? What's when gnats? That's not what it says. It says when gnats. You gonna blame the heat, Beetle? Hold on. That'll be a joke no one gets unless you watch GM mode.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Hashtag Wanats. Well, if you were typing, you just forgot the stick. I mean, at times that sounds like a personal problem, but you know, that's personally just me. Oh, let's go back. Let's just go back and get my cap. Let's go back and get my cap and my cabin. There we go. Let's. Good thing about these older games is you can go all the way back and not have to worry about enemies. Yes, revive teammate.
I'm on it.
Let's revive my captain, because I was an idiot. All right, let's get going again. Technically, even Captain America was less popular back then. Was back when this game came out. He was more known and more popular than most, but he wasn't as known as he is now. Those that haven't seen, you'll definitely be interested when you see what Nick Fury looks like. Time changes a lot. And plus, them choosing a different type of a different style of Nick Fury. Can I move this? No? Okay. Let's just go in here. So obviously what we're supposed to do. For America! That's much better. Boom.
Sorry about that.
Then Cap goes on to be in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 and completely being one of the most overpowered characters in the game. That he can easily run through the entire game with. My captain. Main Bay. Ooh, CD. Turn to gear mission. The Iceman disc. Yeah, Iceman's in this game. Good old Bobby Drake. Bobby. What are you doing, Bobby? Whee. Doing that always turns me around. Let me get myself situated here. It's going back. Yep, there we go. Back situated. Seats at the table, paddling weapons. Alright. What are? For America! Boom!
Looks like you lose.
For America! Strike upgrade. So he does so. You know, he lives closer. Stop for a drink. Much better. I think we're gonna lose Mr. Captain Marvel over there. Funny enough, Captain Marvel was one of the people that you could actually play as in the PSP version.
Well, my friends, this is where we part ways.
I'm sorry, that's
I wish
Corsair.
I could, but I have other things to attend to. But I'll tell you what, if you'll be willing to carry out a few objectives for me, I'll be happy to walk you through the ship over the radio. Great. Your first order of business will be to stop this ship. I'll be in touch with you when you get to engineering. Watch your back, my friends.
Okay. She does.
Okay, friend. Now that you're in engineering, I need you to stop this ship. Find the hyperdrive matrix and destroy it. It's the big round thing somewhere in engineering. You can't miss it.
I mean, sounds like most engineering.
Okay, who's next?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. There. The door's secure. Hey, who's that? Intruders! Let's split up!
Yes, Avon lady. Come on, team. I think I was doing an Avengers playthrough on hard difficulty. I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, I hope everybody is enjoying CPW season so far. As we've been going along, now that we have time to talk out of character. The season is technically almost over. Once this weekend is done with, once next weekend is done with, I'll be getting work on Collision Course, and then that'll be a season. Thank you. And then we'll be on the road to Starcade, and that will wrap up. That'll wrap up the season. Hashtag this weekend. Yeah, next weekend. So. Yeah, this weekend, next weekend, whatever. It's the same freaking difference at this point. We're on Saturday, so the only weekend left is next weekend. But yeah, once Starcade is over, once Collision Course is over with, the road to Starcade begins. And now pretty much call it and that pretty much is a season. You're late. That was already brought up. I think I may not have been heard. I'll say it again. This stream was picked by you guys, the people that watch my streams in the Discord, and the people on the roster in the Discord. Because I had an itch to stream, and I thought today was good. I thought today was going to be July 5th. I blame the heat.
Sorry about that.
And I also blame a crazy week. So that's why we're playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. Next weekend is the go home show to Collision Course. Then I'll get work on Collision Course, and once Collision Course is done, like I said, we'll be on the road to Starcade, which is the end of the season. In this case, I will take a month off. Normally I take longer because of the fact that after Starcade I normally take a month off because I'm making Caws and on a new game, but since I'm staying in 24, I don't have to do that. And I'm gonna just take a month off to get everything situated, to make some new arenas and stuff like that, and just get everything situated. Technically, on the road to Starcade, you will start seeing the new stuff that CPW actually is doing for the next game,
Right.
for the next season, the last season on 24. After this last season on 24, I honestly don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what is coming next. I want to continue on, but I don't know. We'll see. I have been doing this since 2009. Not 2009. What the hell am I talking about? Since 2019. I've been doing this since 2019, doing CPW. So I may take a long break, but that's just currently things going on in my head of what I want to do. Because I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I know it's possible. I know it's in my head of an idea, because that's just how my brain works. But, like I said, I don't know yet. I'm honestly doing what I should have done a long time ago and just play everything by ear. You know, I'm just... That's pretty much all I'm doing now. Right now is just playing everything by ear and just playing everything by what I feel at this point. Of whether or not I'm going to take a break. An extended break, but that wouldn't if, for anybody wondering, that wouldn't stop me from doing anything with anybody else's shows. And that wouldn't even stop me from being a consultant on anyone else's shows in a booking standpoint. That wouldn't stop me from doing any of that. Like, none of that is a thing. None of that would be a thing. Yeah, none of that would be a thing. You know, I'll still do that happily. It's just a thought that's in my head of just like, I've been doing it since 2009. I've not really had a break. 2009. Why the hell I keep bringing up 2009? Probably because I'm thinking of a storyline that I'm doing or will do in the future. I've been doing this since 2019, doing shows. it's in my head of taking like maybe a year off. Like skip, like not have CPW at all. Skip, yeah. Hashtag 2009. I'll tell Beta later why 2009 keeps popping into my head. I think he probably already knows, depending on what character. I think he knows based on 2009 and the character, and I think he could probably think of the character. Anyway, oh yeah, if you go back to story designer, if you go back to even to the story designer days, I've been doing this longer than that. I've been booking shows longer than that. So mentally, I've needed a break. I'm thinking of a year. I'm thinking of skipping. That's possible, but I didn't. But I didn't start story designer until 2010. In like the middle, I didn't start it until like the middle run of 2010's life cycle. I had to be convinced, but that's another story for another day. I'm thinking of, just like I'm skipping doing my show in 2K25. I'm thinking of my mental state is saying skip doing it in 26 and come back in 27. Take a year off. Take a full year off after you're done with the next season, which will probably take up most of 2000, which will take up probably most of 2K26's life cycle, and probably the end of 2K25's life cycle, and probably the middle run of 2K26's life cycle for the complete next season. My mental state is saying take a good long break, come back in 2K27, and then move forward. Don't know if that's going to be the case, but I'm playing it by ear, and I'm playing it by where my head's at. Like where my head currently is at, or where my head will be at during that period of time. Now, if anybody's wondering what old school Nick Fury looked like, this is him, by the way. This is what Nick Fury looked like back before the MCU. It's based off of David Hasselhoff. And if you want to look it up, there actually is a Nick Fury movie with David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. It is not good. It is one of the unspoken 13. One of the unspoken 13 bad Marvel movies. Movies so bad that not even the worst of the MCU could dethrone them. He kind of does. Back during that era, a lot of people kind of look like Cable. But yeah, this is Ultimate's Nick Fury. For anyone wondering, this is Ultimate's Nick Fury. This is the Ultimates Universe's Nick Fury. This is where the line comes from when Spider-Man meets the Ultimates Nick Fury, and this Nick Fury says, "What is your Nick Fury like?" And Spider-Man's response is, white. He's white. This one is based off of Samuel L. Jackson. That's where the MCU gets it. Is from the Ultimates universe. That's why this Nick Fury exists. And that's why this Nick Fury became the main Nick Fury in Marvel 3. If I could if I could get some equipment to stream on the Switch 2, because I have a Switch 2. If I had the ability to do that, first of all, I'd be doing a lot of Pokemon streams. Second of all, another thing I'd be doing is I'd be getting Marvel 2, I'd be getting Marvel 3, and I'd be playing Marvel 3. Just to show you how drastic just the MCU changed everything. Like, it changed everything anyone thought about superheroes during this period of time. Like, Blade is, during this period of time, is the most well-known superhero out there, along with Wolverine. Well, that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. But like Daredevil wasn't as well known, because I believe around this time was when Daredevil had that crappy movie with Ben Affleck, or whatever the hell his name was. That the person that would eventually do Batman, I think. Was that crappy movie with Daredevil movie. Like, Doctor Strange hadn't had a movie yet, so he was relatively new. No one really knew it, didn't really know him. Yeah, Hawkeye, it was new. No one really had any idea who Hawkeye was. Like, Elektra is probably another well-known one in this party. It's like, yeah, there's so many things that the MCU changed. Like a lot of people take for granted. Like, a lot of people take that for granted. That most of these people, no one really had any clue who they were before the MCU. Like, you can take it for granted now that it's just like, oh yeah, there's Captain America, Iron Man. Iron Man was a C-list hero back then. Like, no one really knew who the hell he was.
Go. Leave now, and I will not harm you. I am honor-bound to serve the Empress of Shi'ar.
I am honor-bound.
Is Empress Deathler, though it pains me. Lilandra is no longer on the very well.
Sadly, people still don't know who Gladiator is. Sadly, people still don't know who Gladiator is. Poor Gladiator. People still don't know who the fuck he is. Oh yeah, they made Iron Man a megastar. Iron Man became the center of the whole Marvel universe. And like around the time of the MCU, in the comics, they were freaking screwing. They were fucking with him. They were fucking with Iron Man because of Civil War. Like, Civil War fucked with Iron Man badly. Like that completely tore Iron Man apart. Like, no one wanted to deal with Iron Man. Like, everyone wanted to see how badly we could humiliate Iron Man. It's pretty much how it was. It was how badly can we humiliate Iron Man today? Airstrike! At the might! Avengers Shield! Yeah, I saw that coming. He always does that, by the way. He always does this. Because you have to hit these panels. It's hard to keep especially on harder difficulties. It's hard to keep heroes alive during this part. So we'll probably change heroes after this.
Very low on health.
Didn't even almost. The Civil War comics did turn him into a villain. Completely turned him into a villain. Like, no one wanted to fuck with Iron Man. Like, they even had... Like, they had freaking... One of the biggest things of post-Civil War in the comics was them using freaking black paint... Was them using freaking gosh dang... You know, Thor to whoop freaking Iron Man's ass. Because he used a clone of his best friend, because he used a clone of him to freaking to try to win Civil War, and he killed the freaking freaking gosh dang Giant Man.
Okay.
Time to die. Yep. Yeah, I saw that coming. Also doesn't help that I just remembered what the hell I had to do. That also doesn't help when it comes to this fight. You can't forget how to fight him. Yeah, he's really cheap early on. He's really cheap. He's probably one of the cheapest villains in this. He's probably one of the cheapest fights in this game. See, like, he attacks from the back. Like, he's really bad at like just whooping your ass for no fucking reason. Yeah, what's up, feet?
Yes.
Gotta switch over to Hulk. Hulk can take a little bit more damage of these freaking gosh dang stupid bullshit. Now, if you're wondering, holy crap, he does those freaking gosh dang eye beams like Superman. That's because most people in this fucking universe, there's a lot of Marvel versions of Superman. It ain't just Century that's Marvel Superman. There's a lot of Marvel Superman. There's a lot of characters that are Marvel Superman. Wait a minute, did they fuck with Hulk's freaking gosh dang moveset again? Did this game fuck with Hulk's moveset? Damn it, I hate when this game does that. I hate when this game fucking does that. This game always does that. They always fuck with freaking his moveset. I don't know why. They always fucking do it though. Which makes this fight 10 times harder because the moves that he has are not even the moves that I gave him, so he's not even as powerful as he was. I think they did that with everybody. Shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this again because I think they fuck with all my movesets again. They always do when I'm done. When I get back into the game, they always do that. And if I've been gone for so long, then I completely forget that the game does that. Get over here, fucker. The Hulk's gonna lose. I'm pretty much gonna lose this because the game gave me crappy moveset. Gave me a crappy moveset. Yep, pretty much. I was wondering why Hulk was sucking here. Hulk's like my fucking tank. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This fucking game does this bullshit. Alright, let's go to powers. Let's make sure all my fucking attacks are still there. Okay. Shield throw. Shield charge. Then the reserve strength. Okay, so Cap's right. Old Hulky. Yep. Told you. Told you they fuck with him. The stomp's right. The Hulk smash is right. This isn't right. I got rid of the cyclone punch. There we go. I got rid of the cyclone punch. So now that's fixed. Hopefully Black Panther's not screwed with. Everything looks fine here. Oops. Keep forgetting that that's not the, keep forgetting that's not the fucking button. The pounce. The pounce goes right there. The pounce. There we go. Rocket uppercut, pulsar blasts, unibeam. Okay, everything's right there.
Time to smash bad guys!
That should be better. That should at least give us some type of... That should give us some freaking help there, but... I think I need to save the finishers for when Hulk gets one. I'm already coming into this little health. That's fantastic. Try to get some health before we go into this fight. I don't know if I can. May have to switch to Wolverine, to be honest. May have to like switch to another team. I don't know if this team's gonna be able to do it.
We'll do it.
Hulk, do it.
Okay.
Let's try Iron Man first. Let's go with Iron Man.
Go. I know that.
I forgot how hard this game gets on higher levels. It's not like Marvel 2 where I could just easily whoop this game's ass. Yeah, I would look like one hell of a gamer if people picked Marvel 2. It's another thing he does before he falls too. He does that frickin' ground slam. That ground pound. You're blocking, it's fine. The bad thing is the game sometimes will refuse to have you block because you're pressing the damn fucking button. Classic Avengers, bitch! Not even Doom was this hard. By the way, not even Doom is this hard. This is like the hardest boss in the game because it's those eye lasers. He's cheap. He's cheap with those eye lasers. So when you're trying to, so you have to press the freaking thing at the right time.
I'm on it.
Airstrike!
I require help immediately.
There we go. We got him.
Well, whatever you people did, worked. Ship's dropped out of light speed. Now, find the airlock that leads outside of the ship.
Panther leveled up. Now I could do an easy every character to level 99 cheat code because you could still do those cheat codes, but what would be the fun in that? The hell would be the fun in that? Like I did as a kid. Because you're a kid, you're like, I don't want a challenge.
That's gonna leave a corpse.
There's a pine. You do your job and I do mine.
Isn't technology a wonderful thing? Now you've got two objectives here. One is to find the communication dish and send a message to the starships that are still friendly to Lalandra. Have them come to this location and protect her. You have to destroy the battery of guns near your location. That'll protect the friendly ships that come in response to your message.
Yo, what's up, Wolf? How you doing, man?
Go no further, humans. I am Starbolt, a member of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. You stand in defiance of Empress Deathbird. I know. I was one of the guards who helped her gain power. And I have no intention of letting her lose it. Which is exactly how we wanted it to appear. Warstar, attack!
Yes, I know. Stop interrupting the fight.
As you wish.
Asshole. Now I know why I brought Black Panther to the fight.
I lack the power required.
Not for long, anyway. Ow. Fucking did it again. They gave him that crappy punch.
As you wish.
Damn it. They gave him that crappy punch again. They always do that to Hulk. They always give him that crappy punch. I don't know why they always fucking do that. They always give him that stupid crappy punch.
Okay.
It fucks with Hulk so much. That's such a crappy move.
Of course.
Panther, what are you doing? Why are you down there in a fucking corner?
I require help immediately.
There we go. Alright.
Right. This won't take much longer.
And the sad thing is, you can't, as far as I remember, you can't fix that. You can't fix the punch until later. You can't switch your moves later. So you find one of those
Looks like you lose.
those the shield emblems that I've been saving at. Yes, I know that's what that is. Our goal is not that right now. Our goal is to freaking get rid of all those idiots.
Now that you got the first gun, the rest should be gravy.
And peddling weapons to break up rebellion. No shit. That was my bad. My fault. My fault. It's a crappy fucking punch. I need to get rid of that. Again, I don't know.
Ha! That did the trick. Now the message has been sent. Starships friendly to Lalandra will be on their way here.
Got it.
It's just Iron Man.
Cannot be defeated.
XP. Like normally, where the XP would be, you would get one of those, one of them, either Black Panther or Daredevil, little trophy, little figurines. And that would be to unlock them. That's how you unlock them.
Hey, you did good work. You got them all. Now when those ships come to help Lalandra, they won't be easy targets.
Okay. Down there. Hope you're having a fantastic day there, Wolf. So I have to wait 2 minutes to get Cat back. There's plenty of things to kill. Kill okay.
Should run away and hide.
Level up!
I've won again. Easy on you.
I believe Iron Man will be needed for what our goal is going to be next. Well, first off, let's change this. Give me back. I might as well just raise it up since the game is gonna constantly keep on fucking giving it to me. It's like I wish I could not. I wish I could make it that doesn't happen. That they don't freaking assign me that damn freaking stupid bullshit. Okay, so his classic outfit is almost fully maxed. I'm probably not gonna max out this one. My favorite's been maxed out, which is Planet Hulk. My second favorite has been maxed out, which is Joe Fixit. Classic Hulk. And for those wondering, for those that probably never played this game on well, the chat rollback is still there. For those that probably never played this on any... Well, I played it on PlayStation, so some of these characters would be new to people that have never played this on PlayStation. They never played this on other consoles. He was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Dr. Doom, Sabretooth, Magneto, Venom... He was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Hawkeye, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, all are, and Hulk, are all DLC characters. They're technically supposed to be all the characters that were there, that were challenging, that you'll see later, that were challenging Doom. When Doom got his god powers, those are supposed to be some of the characters that were all around that little destruction circle. That's supposed to be everybody that's there. That was there during that fight. That lost. They lost to God Doom. Yeah, like Xbox 360 had the most characters. Technically now that's PC. PC technically now has the most characters since you know it's a PC. So PC players could add characters to Marvel.
Okay.
To Marvel 3, you know, to Marvel 2, you know, to Marvel 1. You know, they could just add characters to Marvel 1, so I'm just waiting for a full team. For anyone wondering, I'm just waiting for a full team. It'll take a minute. It'll just take a minute or so to get Cat back. I want a full team. I want a full team of 4. Yeah, 44 seconds or whatever. Should be not that long until we get. Yeah, it should not be that long until we get Cat back. So how's everybody enjoying the DLC for 2K25 with Abyss and Great Khali? I'm going to be getting back to it once the stream is over with. And also I'll be getting started on grabbing logos, because it's been too long since I've grabbed logos. There we go. Because
got it.
Now they have a week to do stuff, and I actually finished my first. Well, I finished the base game of Oblivion Remastered with my main character. So now I'm just doing DLC stuff. So now I'm doing DLC stuff and side stories, inside things like and all that. Yeah, after the stream, so Chaz and Rage were so pissed at you because they were looking for all the DLC characters and you had none of the DLC characters during last night's stream. If anyone were wondering, during the GM mode, why they were not finding Shaq at all, that's why, because none of the DLC was active. They were so pissed at him. They were so pissed!
The reports of humans on board ship are true. I would not have believed them capable of getting this far.
Alright, Hussar. Humans are such inferior creatures. We are Imperial Guards.
Now if you want to... yeah, like what the heck, Beetle? Now for those that could be wondering who the hell these characters are, I mean, it's a funny story about them. I have no idea who they are.
Yes.
I still don't, even after all these years, I still do not know who the hell these two characters are. Blame the here? Beetle, blame the here?
No. Most of them were fools who wouldn't listen to reason. Luckily,
instead of blaming your hearing, I think you need to blame your spelling.
But we could have dealt with even the mighty Guardian, just as we're going to deal with you now.
Ow! Haha. And folks, now you know why I grabbed Black Panther.
Affirmative. Certainly.
Black Panther's freaking knife throw is over.
I'm on it.
Freaking destroys everything. That's why I couldn't. That's why for me, Gladiator is one of the hardest fights in the game. Because I can't do the knife throw. I can't do the knife throw with Black Panther and just wipe everybody out. Like, his knife throw takes like chunks and chunks of their health. Like tons. It's ridiculous. It's just he's one of these characters that's a glass cannon. So it's like he can do tons of damage, but he has to dodge and move like Spider-Man. He can't take damage like Hulk. Like Cap is right in the middle. The Caps are like right in the middle. Like right in the middle of all that. Cap's like right in the middle. The Cap's like right in the middle of all that. Mainly his main thing is you have to block with his shield. And yes, folks, with a game like this, especially with an old game like this, you have to constantly save. There is no chance, no matter what you do, getting chests, go back and save. because you don't want to redo everything all the hell over again. Especially if I lost to Deathbird and I had to fight these two all over again. Oh boy. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to fight those two over again. Alright, here we go.
Deathbird. You have no right to claim the throne of Shiar.
I am well within my right. I am of the royal bloodline.
And the one good thing about playing this game on PlayStation 4 is that I don't have to deal with the six-axis controls.
But you took the throne from Lilandra by force.
And if nobody remembers the six-axis controls, be lucky you don't remember.
Leader. Can you make the same statement? Do your people love you?
What do I care for the people's love? All I want is their obedience.
Ah, she sounds like a politician.
What have you done with your sister, Deathbird?
Lilandra is currently being questioned. Then, once we arrive at the homeworld, she will be placed on trial and executed for crimes against the Empire.
How convenient that you know the outcome even before the trial.
Neither do I, bro. Neither do I. For those that don't know, that was PlayStation's attempt at the Wii. Yes, they decided we're gonna put in our controller Wii motion controls, which about as worked as well as the Wii did in the controller. So instead of using two stick controls to wave around and look like an idiot, you would wave your controller around and look like an idiot. It was very stupid. It was very stupid, and PlayStation luckily got rid of it for the PlayStation 4 and never looked back. Because then they tried another chance of doing something with the Wii, of doing something like the Wii by making the PlayStation Move. And we don't speak on the PlayStation Move. Just like Xbox players don't speak on the Kinect. We don't speak on these things. Double knee. As you can see, this fight's a little bit easier. This fight's a little bit easier than the last one. Than the gladiator fight.
Yes.
This fight is by far probably like I said, the gladiator fight's the hardest in the game. It's the hardest fight in the game. Because of how cheap ass he is. Ow! Oh, my bad. Press the wrong button. Don't need me in the groin, bitch. Hulk, just being Hulk. Ow! Cap, save me! Bam!
will return.
Damn, bitch! Fucking die! No one beats
You cannot
Joe Fixit.
me. I was powered by the Macron crystal.
Give it up, Deathbird. You've lost. Tell us where Lalandra is.
You impudent worm.
You impotent worm!
Speak to me. I am the Empress of Shi'ar.
The throne isn't yours. It belongs to Lalandra.
Never. If I am to be denied the throne, then I will make certain my sister will never rule again by destroying this entire ship.
Team, we have to catch up with Deathbird. She must be going to set off some kind of self-destruct mechanism.
Uh-oh, they're crashing. She's crashing out. So we lost Black Panther in that fight. Which, for what is coming next, we need Black Panther. By the way. For what is coming next, we need Black Panther. We technically need them all. We need all these characters. For what is coming next. So we're gonna wait 3 minutes. And I know this is something that happens with these games, but because of... Here's the reason why. Because of his knife throw, for what is coming next with who we have to having to save Lalandra, of how hard that is, I have to have the knife throws from Panther. So yeah, we have to have Black Panther for this. Technically, none of these characters are in any health to do anything. Technically, none of these characters are in any health to do anything. I may have to grab.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, because Hulk's in good health. I may have to grab. I'm gonna grab him and do this. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to get health in this game.
Silver Surfer.
There we are, Silver Surfer.
Downfall of Dr. Doom.
Because Silver Surfer has a healing power!
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Full health for everybody! See how easy that is? Full power for everybody. Now we can get Hulk back.
The Hulk.
Classic Avengers.
Classic Avengers. Yeah, now we can get Hulk back now that everybody's back at full health. We're still just waiting for Black Panther. I might want to switch outfits, though, with Hulk. So try to... Yep, I just maxed it out. I just maxed out his classic. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna go classic Hulk. I'm gonna go classic Hulk look. Okay, so I haven't changed it back yet. So I haven't changed it yet. Okay. Funny thing is, they didn't even give Hulk his clap, his freaking clap. That's the funny thing.
Smash bad guys.
There we go. Nick Fury. Oh yeah, if you've seen any of those freaking gosh dang pictures floating around, those wallpapers, that's where they're from. They're from this game. Yeah, they're from this game. Yeah. So we'll just wait here a minute. We'll just wait here till Black Panther gets better. And yeah, this is what you had to do back in the day. This is what you had to do. It's what it is. It's what it is. But yeah, the next 2K25 DLC is going to be interesting. That'll be New Jack and Penta are the main ones in that one, but we get our final we are getting our final guest star, which is KSI. Now I know we haven't gotten our last one. Oh, you mean the pay-per-view? You're watching the pay-per-view right now? Or are you talking about the one in the game? If you're talking about the one in the game, that's Crown Jewel in WrestleMania 41, Night 1 and Night 2. I knew it was on, it's just I have to wait. Obviously, after the stream, I'll watch it. After the stream, I'll watch it. There we go. Resurrect the Black Panther. There we go. Yep, just constantly safe. That's what you do in these old games, just constantly safe. Yeah, the current pay-per-view. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's I'll definitely see it when after this stream. Cuz I kind of had a thought that I was going to be overlapping a bit, but I'm honestly just surprised I have 10 people here. Shout out to the 10 people watching. I'm just surprised I have actually 10 people watching. Because normally my streams that are non-wrestling related, non-CPW related, don't really do as well. Or haven't for quite a while, since I stopped being like a variety channel and doing mostly CPW oriented stuff. Which I thank you all for giving, all 10 of you, for giving my ego a little bit more of a boost. I know Beetle currently is probably like, oh gosh, please don't give him more of that. Yep, they gave him that power punch. I don't know what this game's obsession is with that damn power punch. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what this game's obsession is with that damn power punch. With the spinning charge punch, it's crap. It's a crappy move. It's one of the worst moves in the game. Well, mainly for Hulk. It's one of the worst moves in the game for Hulk. I know you do!
Humans, what are you doing here? Forget about me, there's no time. You have to save the ship.
Well, fuck that.
My life is not important.
Bullshit. Oh. Keep on forgetting that's what you have to hit. See how easy that is with Black Panther? See how easy that is with Black Panther? That it took all 3 of those guys so long to fucking do. With Black Panther, it takes less than a second.
I'm on it.
It's the fastest thing you could do with Black Panther. It's the easiest thing to do in the game with Black Panther. That's why I needed him. If you haven't noticed. For anyone wondering why I waited that long, that's why. Because Black Panther is so good in that part. He's specifically good for that part alone. He is great.
So you think you can best me, eh, humans? Well, you're far too late. The self-destruct timer has been activated. That's where you're wrong. By destroying the ship, I'll have a little vengeance. Now, to smash this console, so there's no way for you to shut it off. Fools! I always have an escape plan.
Do what most games in this time period want you to do. Smash things! Now that we have plenty of fucking time. We have plenty of time to do all this.
You truly are an amazing group of humans. Thank you for saving me and my ship. The Shi'ar Empire is in your debt. Name your reward. No payment is too great for what you have done today. Then by all means, when you find the Macran crystal, you may help yourself to a shard of it.
Thank you. Thank you, my lady. Another person that you'll see in an upcoming cutscene is actually someone that you will see in Marvel 2. That actually will have that will actually be able to be a playable character in Marvel 2. That actually got a massive boost in popularity due to a certain movie. Due to a certain movie with Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's kind of a blink and you'll miss it, but he's there. It's a blink and you'll miss it in the upcoming cutscene. It's a blink and you'll miss it. Technically, if you're on PC and you have this game, there actually is mods to like add him. Another character that was playable on the PSP version was Black Widow, which like none of the PSP version exclusives are in this game. Are in this game, so are in this version of the game, which is kind of weird, but understandable.
You now possess the first item needed to defeat Dr. Doom. Lockjaw will now create a portal that you may use any time to return to our base on Atalan.
Luke Cage.
You did well. Obtaining the Macran crystal under those conditions was quite impressive. Yes, but there is still one item you must obtain. The Muonic Inducer. It is the device Galactus uses to assimilate the energy.
And yes, folks, for those who have watched What If, this is Owatu, the Watcher.
He is about to attack a planet populated by the Skrull, a race who has long sought to conquer the Earth. If you wish to leave now, see the dog Lockjaw. Or, should you desire additional information, talk to the Black Widow.
Alright. Whew. Okay. So let's save up. All this is done with.
Welcome back. You did a good job finding the McCran crystal.
Dick Fury, stop running away from me.
Dugan has come to Adelan, and from his report, things don't look good. Entire landscapes have been converted into Doom's twisted view of perfection. He's gone to a great deal of trouble to make a mockery of former hero bases. The X-Mansion, the Baxter Building, even Stark Tower haven't escaped his notice. Every attempt to stop Doom has met with dismal failure. Dr. Doom's done worse than defeat them. He's converted them into his own private army. There appears to be nothing on Earth that can stop Doom. Anytime at all.
Hey, Cap. How are things in the Shi'ar Empire?
Hello, Hank.
It's a device Galactus uses when he consumes a planet. It converts the vast energy into something he can assimilate. The inducer will allow you to safely absorb Doom's stolen god power. Without it, you'd be fried instantly. Yes, it's kind of like our super soldier program, the scientific experiments that gave us Captain America.
Tell me more about this Captain America.
Well, the Skrulls tend to force their volunteers into service, rather than asking their permission. Some of their super Skrulls have been less than happy once the procedure's done. Hey,
Welcome back. I understand you had a little excitement during your mission to Shi'ar. The situation on Earth has grown considerably worse. Dr. Doom has easily crushed any resistance. It would appear you are Earth's last hope. This places even more importance on your acquiring the muonic inducer. This device is used by Galactus when he consumes a planet. He is currently in the beginning stages of consuming a planet populated by the Skrull. Galactus is an entity of enormous powers. Born at the destruction of one universe, and during the birth of ours, he wields immense cosmic energy.
Honestly, folks, if no one shows up into the party soon,
because of his incredible power, Galactus needs
this stream will probably end at like
to sustain himself.
At like freaking at like the 2 hour mark.
Suitable for consumption.
To be honest,
they are a much older race than we are, having been capable of space flight for millions of years.
That's why for something like this, I needed, you know, that's why a party was talked about and brought up. Personally, because
the Kree are a race of warriors.
Because after a while,
so
I
to
just
protect themselves. The Skrull were forced to become warriors themselves.
Especially on stream. Especially on stream.
Violence
after a while,
are a way of life for the Skrull.
After a while, I can't.
Many times.
I get too anxious. I get too anxious
created various
anymore.
Warriors in their Super Skrull program.
Not having someone to shoot the shit with.
In ways.
Because I always am because I'm always
much more intensive, and sometimes takes volunteers against their will.
Because it always feels like I'm
But
doing
it
something
has
wrong.
created a number
Like no
of
one's
powerful
talking and...
warriors, such as Pybok and Super Scroll.
Why do you think the Chris Knight Speaks little podcast thing failed?
You are welcome.
Why do you think that failed? Because it's just me. Because it's just me. And it's just like, oh.
Welcome back from the Shi'ar Empire. How can I? The planet is
improvise
as it is home
and try to entertain the
Skrull
audience.
Empress. It also houses the main research
my show's
center
not on
for the
screen.
Super Skrull
You know, my
program.
CPW's not on screen. Juggling.
Galactus is not
How's
the
the
least
weather?
bit concerned about the creatures on the planets he consumes. He is only interested in feeding his
I don't do as
ravenous
well.
appetite.
I don't do as well.
Yes.
That's
while
mainly
she has proven
that's mainly
herself
because
to be
with
an able leader,
most
she is
games
rather
I just sit back and
self-centered
relax and just not
egomaniacal.
talk.
Quite often she is attended by 2 bodyguards, the Super Skrull and Pybok.
Especially when there's dialogue.
The Super Skrull was augmented in response
Or especially if
to
it's
the
dialogue that I've
Fantastic Four.
heard a million
He has
times
powers
before.
that are similar to theirs,
I
such
end up
as super
speeding
strength,
through it.
fire manipulation,
And sometimes
elasticity,
I've gotten used to
and
doing
the
that even when
ability
games
to
that I
generate
don't
force
actually
fields. He is also
that
the
I don't
result
actually
of the
have that I've
Super
never
Skrull
actually played
program.
before.
He was
I
given
sometimes will
powers
speed
that
through
make him capable of
dialogue,
defeating
not
Earth's
because I'm like,
superheroes.
oh, this is going too slow. It's just like, no, it's muscle memory. It's muscle memory and of just like, let me tell you about this one thing. Oh, okay, speed right through. It's just muscle memory. It's a muscle memory response to like do anything. It's a muscle memory response. Well, thank you for saying that.
Do you require assistance? Black Bolt, he is unable to speak because his voice is so powerful.
Well, thank you
even
for
the
saying
slightest
that.
whisper would destroy heart of Attilan.
That's just how I always feel. I always feel like nowadays when it comes to this type of gameplay, I always feel like I need somebody around, or I need other people around to kind of bounce off of.
Your trip across the
That's why the
universe
podcast.
is
That's why the
no
Let's Talk Caw Shop podcast which will be later today, by the way. Which will be later today. We may be talking about the DLC. We may be talking. We may talk a little bit about it, and we may be doing a review of somebody's show. I don't know. We'll eventually we'll talk about it.
Welcome back to Atoll. Armed with the Macran crystal and the Muonic inducer, you will. But there is little choice in the matter now. You are the last hope of defeating Dr. Doom. Should you fail, all is lost. I have interfered too much already, or so my brethren believe.
Yeah, that's why a podcast by myself failed, because I don't have anybody to bounce off of. That's the type of person I am. I want people to bounce off of. I want reactions and people to bounce off of, and to like shoot the shit with. That's where I feel natural, and that's where I can lose track of time, and like we could talk for like hours.
Yes, but I am certain in time my people will
That's where
and restore my powers. But
that's where
until
that that's
then,
where I can do that's
I am
where that
helpless.
kind of comes about.
You are.
But you know, it's what it is. At least I'm doing better than what I think I'm doing. Yeah, I think we have a lot to talk about DLC, especially with the upcoming DLC. That's not suffering for me. It's just I get anxious. I get anxious like I'm doing something wrong. I always do. I always super worry about everything. That's why I got pneumonia and double pneumonia. I worried myself sick. It's not that I went outside or did anything to get it. It's I worried myself sick. I worried myself sick every single one of those times with CPW, because I would worry myself constantly about what would happen during the shows. It happens all the damn time. That's just kind of how my brain operates. Especially even as a kid, I was always like, let's think about the worst case scenario, be a little bit of a pessimist, because once things good happens, once good things happen, you can enjoy them more.
Oh yes, he and I first met in college. We were supposed
I am
to
no
be
longer a
roommates,
pessimist,
but an
obviously,
instant disliking
because you know, depression kind of killed that little concept of I'm going to be a pessimist.
Ben Grimm as my roommate. We've been best friends ever since.
That kind of killed that whole thing. So,
pretty much exactly.
I'm learning to not be as worried and
a genius. It's a shame, really.
And get in my own head like that.
I he and I
but
could be friends.
It sometimes can be hard, especially when you're in front of an audience.
In some ways, he and I are very much alike in our pursuit of science.
Even not being seen on camera, I'm not naturally a camera person.
Acquires knowledge in the hopes of using
like the only time I was in front of a stage was
back in college. I pointed out an error.
Was we were doing a concert.
He of course refused to
and we were,
he was capable
you know,
of making
and I played the violin.
So
I sucked at it, by the way. We did like a concert, and that was it. And I may have been like 8 or 9
Doom wound up being
at the time.
expelled from college because of it.
Boy, I was
To
petrified.
this day, he still thinks
I was
tampered with the
petrified.
experiment and caused all his troubles.
That still happens.
It still
Happens to this day. I could still get petrified. That's why it became so natural to do stuff with CPW. Because on commentary, I could slip into a commentary character, I could slip into a role, I cannot notice the audience. The audience is more interactive because of what's happening on the screen, and the fight, in the wrestling that's going on, and my commentary and all that.
It wasn't a prison, really. Because of his extreme power, he was placed in a soundproof room.
I could do.
He wasn't allowed.
The difference is with me, I could do commentary alone, or I could do commentary with people. I could do both. Because I just slip into the role, I just slip into being the commentator and taking you all for a ride. I just slip into that. My brain just goes right into it.
How can I help you?
With stuff like this, my brain doesn't slip into that.
He used his God
Yeah, my
powers
brain
to
doesn't
change
slip
her,
into that.
turn her into an evil version of herself. We don't know, but we'll be traveling to Earth.
And yes,
to
folks that
force
had to
Doom
suffer
change
through the
back.
Inhumans movie, the Inhumans TV show. Yes, these are the Inhumans.
Yes, Doom may have the power of Odin.
This
We're
is what
betting he can't defeat the combined might of the Inhumans.
it was either going to be the Eternals or these guys
We can't leave my sister in her current condition.
that were going to have their own movie. Well, debate with yourselves on whether we got the right ones.
Would you be able to wait if it was your sister in this condition?
But anyway, hey, Sly Cooper.
No. We must leave soon.
Look at this guy trying to move! Hubbada. Oh my gosh.
Soon we leave for Earth to free Medusa from Doom's control.
And yes, both the Eternals and the Inhumans both are arrogant freaking characters. So it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered which one we got in a movie and which one would have been the television show. It honestly wouldn't have mattered.
Will save him. Friend, the Inhumans have battled creatures of infinite power before and won.
Oh my gosh.
I suspect we'll have
this is gonna be... Oh my gosh.
Crystal, Triton, and myself. Black Bolt would go with us. But we agreed it was best he stay here and guard Medusa should Doom come looking for her. Huh! I would go alone, but Crystal and Triton insisted on coming along. Be on your way.
I've never been so glad to lay eyes on my own kind.
Another reason a podcast by myself failed is because I'm somebody because of my promoing history with Caw Wrestling, because of my promoing history, I always prepare. I always do rants while I'm walking, or just do, or I prepare things while I'm walking, and then by the time I get to whatever it's going to be, I've completely lost whatever that fire was because I've already done it.
What worries me most is Dr. Doom's just starting to learn about his powers. What's he going to do once he gains full control? I wish I had better news for you.
That's why I'm just naturally. Apparently, I'm just naturally built to do commentary on, commentary for Caw shows. I don't know what to say. Apparently, I'm just naturally built for it. Certainly not naturally built for just doing shit. Doing commentary like this. Even though other people say I'm not doing, even though my friends are saying I'm not doing that bad, and they're the type of friends that would actually say I'm doing bad if I was. So.
I had gone to Muir Island in hopes of locating the ultimate nullifier, but I soon discovered Doom was waiting for me. He had known someone would seek to use the nullifier against him.
I can, but I overstructure. That's the problem. If I do that, I overstructure. I overstructure by 10 miles. You know me, bro. I do that constantly. I will do it with everything. I overstructure to the point where if I were to tell everybody every little nook and cranny of things I was thinking of for a show, people would drive me insane. They would drive people insane. Well, yeah, that's what you were doing with the grass playthrough. Which yes. Another thing that I'm really good. Another thing I'd be really good at doing a stream on Pokemon. If I were to even have that opportunity to do a Pokemon stream, like if I had like a capture device or some bullshit or whatever the streaming device is, like a physical streaming device or something, it would be so cool. It'd be so much fun. Honestly, it'd be honestly so much fun. Because Pokemon is my jam. I love Pokemon. I'd be fantastic at that.
Ghost Rider.
Let's actually see if I can get
Silver Surfer.
Get a team
Magneto.
Here. Magneto. I love Magneto. I'm gonna use Magneto at some point. I can't use Silver Surfer technically, but
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. One of his multiple personalities.
Wolverine.
So did I. I loved Diamond and Pearl. It's just sad that
Cyclops.
It's just sad that Diamond and Pearl's remake, Diamond and Pearl's remake sucked.
Black Panther.
That Diamond and Pearl's remake wasn't as good as Diamond and Pearl.
Blade.
Wasn't as good as the original Diamond and Pearl.
Thor. Blade.
Supernatural.
Technically, that's not what I was aiming for. I was not aiming for Supernatural. It was fun, but I think most people compare the Diamond and Pearl remake to the other remake, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Magneto. Moon Knight.
I think that's where the disconnect comes from. Is that people look at that,
Marvel.
you know, people look at that remake and are just like, this is not comparable.
Blade.
Most people would be like, well, duh, but that's kind of where that. Honestly, I think that's where that comes from. Hold on. I have this somewhere. I don't know where it is. I have it somewhere. Have like an entire thing of all the different teams for Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Here it is. One of the things I printed out back in the day. Let's see. I am aiming for the Defenders. The Defenders are one. I can do the Defenders. Marvel Knights. That's what I'm aiming. That's not who I was thinking of. It was Secret Defenders. That's an interesting team right there. Rogues Gallery. Supernaturals. I mean, I could do Supernaturals. West Coast Avengers. I'll probably go Defenders. Because they have that's an interesting cast of characters. Plus, I can use Doctor Strange. I have a lot of things in a drawer. If you're not hearing that, I have tons of things in a drawer. Sadly, I have to use Hulk though. That's another one. All right, let's do. Yeah, Doctor Strange is one of them.
The Hulk. Iceman.
Good old Bobby Drake.
Thor. Silver Surfer.
Defenders.
Who's the other Defender?
Daredevil. Wolverine.
Sadly, he's not Wolverine.
The Human Torch.
Trying to remember who the other one was.
Moon Knight.
Was it Moon Knight? No.
Ms. Marvel.
Was it Moon Knight?
Blade. Elektra.
They have Elektra in there? I don't think so.
Colossus. Black Panther. Nightcrawler. Spider-Man. Luke.
Oh yeah, it was Luke Cage. I forgot. I completely forgot it was Luke Cage. That does damage inflicted as health gain. So I gain health by that. Okay. First off, Yeah. I want the ability that I turn people into a box. I will keep that ability, damn it. I am turning people into a box. I am turning people into boxes. I'm actually very appreciative of the Ultimate Universe outfit now. A lot more than I was. But I still like the classics. Can't go wrong with the classics. Modern, New Avenger, Gun for Hire. Yeah, I'm going modern. Modern. Okay. I haven't touched this in a while. If no one hasn't noticed, I haven't touched this in a while, so. Yeah, it's Fix Hulk. I keep giving him that damn punch! Bobby! Bobby! Damn it, Bobby! Bobby Drake. Good old Bobby Drake. Probably one of my favorite characters in this game. Let's... The Iceman cometh. Let's do that, okay.
Time to smash bad guys!
There we go. The Defenders! I mean, either way, after this, after we do the Galactus fight, well, I'm done anyway, because...
Do you require
most things are just 2 hours anyway. You said you go boy, aren't you? Yes, you be baby. Let's go to the Skrull homeworld. Defenders!
You're about to be sent to the homeworld of the Skrull. There you need to steal a device called the Muonic Inducer from Galactus, who is presently attacking the Skrull planet.
Why is Galactus at war with the Skrull?
He's not. Galactus is there to consume the planet.
Whoa, this dude eats planets? I gotta get a picture of that.
He doesn't really eat them. He has machines that convert the planet into energy he can absorb. One of those devices is the Muonic Inducer.
I wouldn't think old Galactus is gonna be too happy with us trying to steal one of his toys.
No, he won't be. Which is why I'd strongly advise against any confrontation with him.
Same. That's how usually my Caw shows also aim for. If those that haven't noticed.
He has a herald for that. A scout who determines which
the PCM fallouts are normally an hour, hour and a half, sometimes even less than an hour.
The Skrull are a warlike people who've attacked the Earth several times.
The Road 2 and Journey 2 episodes are normally 2 hours, about that, and the pay-per-views are normally 3 to 4 hours. I don't normally try for 4 hours, but sometimes things happen and it'll get to 4 hours. But I normally just try for like 3. Nothing has gone past 5. Nothing has gone past 5 hours. Nothing has gone past 5 hours in quite some time. Like when Beetle gets to 750,000 subscribers, we're doing, me and Beetle will be doing a watch-along of Nuclear Winter. One of my pay-per-views. Nuclear Winter. One of my old pay-per-views that was like 7 hours long. It'll probably need to be a two-day event to watch that. But we'll eventually rewatch that. We'll eventually watch that. But I believe he's gotten to 50,000, so 500 subscribers. So I think so his certain episode, his episode should come soon. When we're watching his episode, him suffering. 750 will be me suffering. I believe, if I remember what we talked about. And yes, folks, you are seeing this. Doctor Strange just turned all those enemies into a box. That is why I wanted to play as Doctor Strange, because he has the ability to turn all these enemies into a fucking box. Yeah? So yes, my suffering will come soon. My suffering will come soon.
Team, it appears you're near a set of magnetic shield generators that Galactus uses. These devices convert the planet's magnetic field into a shield he uses to protect himself. On the off chance you'll have to face Galactus, it'd be in your best interest to take down these generators.
What chance would that be? That I'm gonna take on Galactus? What chance do we have of that? Another reason I have stopped doing longer streams is because I have far other things to do. As I've gotten older, I am far more active in doing other things than I was back then. So, especially like adulting stuff and like being an adult and shit. So, and especially after Nuclear Winter. After Nuclear Winter, I just really these streams slowly started. Longer streams slowly started to die off. If you noticed, those longer streams started to die off because it wasn't me anymore. It wasn't me anymore. That just wasn't my thing anymore. Box. To the box with you. To the box with you. To the box with you. Oh gosh, I love this. This is great. Damn, Luke! Shit! Into a box! Oh my gosh! I love it! Oh yeah. Another reason why that is those stopping is because I don't have a lot of time anymore. Like before, I had time during the weekdays, so it's like I need companionship. Nowadays, it's just like I don't, I work. I don't need companionship. I need peace and quiet. To the box with you! To the box with you!
hate to be.
How bad are we fucking these guys up? Holy crap! Doctor Strange for the freaking win. Doctor Strange and Luke Cage, apparently. I never even tried Luke Cage in this game. That's how much I know. Holy crap. Yes. The power of the box! The power of the box compels you! Enter the box! You must go to the box!
Your attempts will
You are a box! Oh my gosh! I love it! Fucking love it! To the box with you! To the box with you! I love it! These enemies are supposed to be some of the hardest in the game, by the way. Because they're Galactus's freaking guys, plus a Skrull. And I'm turning them all into freaking boxes. And I'm whooping their ass. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is freaking... To a box! To a box with you! To a box with you! To a box! You are a box!
Your attempts were weak at best.
You're a box! Become a box, damn it! To the box! Freaking hit him! Turn him into a box midair! Oh my gosh. I love it. I love this. Oh my gosh. To the box! To the box!
It was foolish of you to battle me.
To the box! I think that's like the third time the chat has actually went backwards. To the box! To the box! Hashtag to the box! Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of my friends showed me that Doctor Strange can just turn everybody into a fucking box and I've never looked back. He takes like 75% of everyone's health with that damn attack. It's called black magic, by the way. It's called dark magic or black magic or something. It like turns everybody into a box. Fucking hilarious. It's one of the funniest things to do with Doctor Strange. It's one of the funniest things to do with him. Because all I do is just whoop their ass.
What are you doing here, humans?
Why they are here doesn't matter. Let's destroy them anyway.
Agreed, Piper.
Super Skrull! You were in that... You're in the Scroll Invade. You're in the Secret Invasion show.
Stay your hand, my brave.
Whether you liked it or not is it whether you like that show is entirely up to you. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine.
In return for this knowledge, all I ask is that you open the main hangar door so that my ship can escape the destruction of this planet. Trust me, humans. Your lives depend on it.
At this point, I really don't need any of you. Now with Doctor Strange. Now with Doctor Strange by our side. I don't really need you. This honestly. Are you even following me? Doesn't really matter.
Your attempts were weak at best.
Even energy-resistant enemies get turned into a box with Doctor Strange around. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. To the box. To the box. I don't even need the super scrolls. Like in the actual playthrough, in a normal playthrough you do, but because you're so low level, but good gracious, Doctor Strange.
Foolish of you to battle me.
Let's just turn everybody into a fucking box. The power of Doctor Strange. Which, by the way, I don't think this ability ever came back, by the way. And you can see why. This ability is freaking broken as shit. Doctor Strange, they didn't even use Doctor Strange in in Marvel 2 with the Civil War game. No, that broken character, that character that's broken in that game is freaking Juggernaut. Just Juggernaut and Captain America. There's a few broken characters in that game. Anybody that has double freaking defense. Anybody that has like double defense boosts and shit. Any character that has like double defenses and stuff. Like resilience and damage reductions and shit. It's like they're the most overpowered characters in the game because they can resist anything. In Marvel 2, you get to the point where you can pretty much just do anything you want. In Marvel 2. In Marvel 2, you can pretty much... Like, I've gone through the game so many times on Legends difficulty, it's not even funny. It's not even funny how badly I whooped that game's ass. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. I beat the bosses that are supposed to last a good while. I beat them in less time than it takes them 8-minute rice. Like, it's bad. Like, it's really bad. I beat them so quickly. As everyone can see, I'm on hard difficulty. This is what I'm talking about. If you saw the struggle earlier, you'll know I was on hard difficulty. This is how powerful Doctor Strange is with this frickin' ability to just turn people into a freaking box.
Your attempts were weak at best.
Even characters he's technically supposed to have problems with and struggle with, he is whooping their ass so quickly. Aha.
The battle is mine.
Oh gosh.
Stay down or I'll knock you down here.
This ability's not even high powered up yet, by the way. It's not even maxed out. And this is what it's doing. Look at how badly this is. Oh my gosh, this is funny. To the box. To the box with you. Freaking hell. He was starting to spin him and I turned him into a box. This is beyond funny. Oh, specialized enemy? No problem. Now to the box.
The battle is mine.
I leveled up! I leveled up by doing that! To the box! Oh my gosh! My teammates don't even know what to do! Just turning everyone into a box!
Urgently require help.
Hit them. Box! You are a box! Oh, actually I have to try now. Fucking hell, Luke! Son of a bitch! Doesn't even take much magicka to do this move, by the way. Doesn't even take much to do it. That's why it's so that's why it's so good. To the box. And because they're boxes, they give you health. They give you health and shit. Oh my gosh, this is freaking hilarious. Funny as hell. To the box. To the box, 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 to the box. To the box, to the box, to the box, to the box. Get in the fucking box. Get in the fucking box, you stupid piece of shit. Get in the box, say it, Doctor Strange.
It was foolish to battle me.
Get in the box, so say it, Doctor Strange. Freaking hilarious. Get in the box, so say it, Doctor Strange. You will get in the box. Hey, Logan. You will get in the box.
You were helpless before the master of mystic arts.
You will get in the box. So say it, Doctor Strange. You will get in the box. To the box, to the box, to the box, box, to the box, to the box, to the box, box, box. To the box, to the box, to the box, box. Say it, Doctor Strange. Aha. Concept art. as I slowly float back like a badass after just turning everybody into a box. The power of Doctor Strange, the master of the mystic arts, turning everyone into a box. The most broken ability in Marvel 1. Now everyone has their special move. That's the other thing. Everyone has their special move. Like nothing he's gonna do, obviously, is gonna help going forward. When I actually reach Galactus, but that's what Iceman is there for. That's what Iceman is there for and shit. Because Doctor Strange ain't gonna be moving that fast. Even like rolling, it's like he's not gonna be moving as fast as other characters, and you'll realize why when that comes. But freaking hilarious! Just turn you into a box. Who wants to turn into a box? So say it's the great Doctor Strange.
Live. You humans are more resourceful than I'd thought.
Yeah, I turned everybody in a box, so it was pretty easy.
You should already know that Galactus has no weakness. With the thousands of civilizations he's faced, do you think
should I beat the game with the Defenders? At this point with Doctor Strange? Should I do like every team with Doctor Strange? Just to turn everybody into a fucking box.
Super Skrull, Pybok, attack!
The Empress is wise.
Oh no.
And just.
What am I going to do? They're already down by half.
Prove most useful.
Deep freeze.
Sweet Christmas!
Okay.
Aw, you ruined my fun, jackass!
Yeah, sure.
That was hard to lose my
Hulk, why are you trying to burn yourself in fire?
Right.
Hey, Galactus, get in the box. They like quickly froze Doctor Strange, which is the crappy shit.
So, you... Deep freeze!
Bitch! Look at the chunks of his health! Roll out of the way.
Over here.
They took away another of his abilities just to give him that stupid punch.
Sure thing.
Certainly.
Box time. Asshole. Yeah, Shazy's back. What the fuck? Alright. I beat him. With my smarts and intelligence. Four of them. Can I take them away? I think I can, but I can't with these. How much do I need? I don't use that as much. How much do I need? Damn, that's a lot to not get the final one. Weird. Anyway. Hey, look. There we go. Loose monitor outfit is maxed out. Hulky! What's up, big guy? Back to fucking stomp. And give me back that. I want that stupid damn spinning punch. Punch is crap. Ice mud. The slide. I like to ride. He likes to slide. Alright.
Bet I could take Doom all on my own.
Oh, Bobby Drake. There's a save point soon. That's probably that'll probably be where I stop. Like the rest of this will be done off stream, obviously. when I ever go back to it. But hi, Galactus! Don't mind me, I'm just turning your generals into a box. Miss Marvel. Don't mind me, Galactus. I'm just turning all your people into a box. Not a problem, is it? Freaking guy got thrown over the ledge. And a box. And to the box with you. I love this. Box. Box. More coins. Boxes for everyone.
Man, you stink.
You roll up the ledge. Now, if you read the comics, in the comics, they didn't help the Skrull. That's what started Secret Invasion. I'm changing history.
Your attempts were weak.
Also changing everybody into a box. The power of the Doctor Strange. Oh my gosh. These are like difficult. These are difficult enemies, by the way. These are supposed to be difficult enemies that I'm just turning into a freaking box. Because it's so late in the game, these are supposed to be enemies that I'm supposed to be struggling with. But again, the power of Doctor Strange and his box ability. Yeah, I have a warehouse full of boxes. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Championship Boxing! Well, it's not really about boxes. You have not seen the power of Doctor Strange and his box. Oh my god. It's freaking hilarious. Always is with me with Doctor Strange. I have been laughing about Doctor Strange turning people into boxes for freaking ever. Since I was like 10, 11 years old. And it's still funny today. All those years later, all these years later, it's still funny. Still freaking cracks me up. Is the easiest thing to crack me up with is Doctor Strange turning people into boxes. Yeah, he's a world champion boxer. He really knows how to box people up. Boom. Oh my gosh.
This villain is chilling.
Box. Do the box with you. Like, some of the boxes don't even bring out coins, they bring out health and shit. That's how good, that's why it's so good. Because with like most of the characters, you have to recharge your magicka. This ability recharges itself with the boxes that you make. It recharges itself.
Your attempts were weak at best.
See what I mean? It recharges your health too, so it's not just your magicka, it's also your health that it recharges. So you're pretty much nigh invincible. You can still lose, bosses can still beat you, or if the thing doesn't turn the enemies into a box, then you may have difficulties, but at the same time, it's still, you're turning people into freaking boxes. This is hilarious. You can whoop anyone's ass just by turning it into a box. Oh my gosh. Alright. And a box. And a box. The box. The box. Oh my gosh. Aha! We will not. We did it. We stopped the drills. Now I can turn people into boxes. Ow!
It was foolish of you to battle me. Would prove most useful.
God dang it. Start of the fight! Start of the fight! And another one into the box! Into the box, we say! For the last hour, I've been turning people into boxes. Good gracious.
What? Who dares interfere with the mighty Galactus?
Who dares interfere with the mighty Galactus? Yeah, they're very special.
Punishers, dispatch these interlopers.
Oh, you just gave me more enemies to turn into a box. Mystic Maelstrom. See what I mean? I can still lose with him. It's just I can turn everybody into a fucking box. Hulk is another overpowered one. That's because you can grab people! You can grab people!
Sure thing.
The villain is chilling.
Iceman's beam is good too.
Yes.
I'm even stronger.
Out of here.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's another ability of Iceman. He can put out the fires. He can put out fires and shit. Yep. Alright. Alright guys, let's wait for Doctor Strange. Let's wait for Doctor Strange to get healed up. It'll take only a minute and it'll only take a minute or so. And then we can call the stream. Because I want Doctor Strange around. Technically, it doesn't matter. By the ending mission here, when you fight Galactus, the Silver Surfer shows up, so you can pretty much. So he pretty much heals everybody anyway. He pretty much brings everybody back to life and shit. If they lost to, when you lost everybody to, if you lost most of everybody to Galactus, when he tries, when he chases you and shit. Like, that'd be mostly probably a Bobby thing, a Bobby Drake thing. Or again, Doctor Strange, another one would be, because he can fly. So 20 seconds here. But yeah, this was fun. I'll probably come back to this. I'll probably come back and doing this at some point down the line. Because it was so fun. Hopefully next time I have some friends with me to, you know, for on stream purposes and shit. But let's save up. Yeah. Alright, guys, that is it. remember, we will have the Let's Talk Caw Shop podcast today. It'll be about the DLC, and it'll be us talking about not just the DLC, but it'll be us talking about the future with our shows and what's going on and what's gonna happen with our shows and all that stuff. Beetle is streaming tomorrow with his show, and we're all preparing for a big, massive weekend on July 5th and all that. We are also thinking about doing a GM mode stream instead of Friday. We're thinking about doing it on Thursday. So there's that. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna get to 20. Remember to keep a stamp pack handy, and as always, ad Victoriam. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. See you for Journey to Collision Course next weekend. And this stream is... Wait for it. The stream is done! Thank you all for watching.